Welcome back to TJ Crypto World, your number one source for sharp, data-driven crypto coverage without the noise. Today, we're diving deep into Ripple's mysterious July 1st escrow activity, and folks, this one's different. In this video, you'll get the full breakdown of Ripple's unexpected XRP movement strategy, from massive wallet transactions to a sudden 400 million XRP being relocked. And here's the twist, this all comes as XRP price predictions hit as high as $6.50 to $8 for this month. So if you're holding XRP, trading it, or watching it from the sidelines, don't blink, this episode could change how you view the market dynamics around Ripple. Stick around to the very end, because we'll also analyze how this rebalancing might impact XRP's price momentum for the rest of July. And if you appreciate deep dives like this, tap that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell, so you're always first to know when XRP makes moves. Let's get into the data. On July 1st, Ripple executed its scheduled escrow operation. Normally, they release 1 billion XRP from escrow every month. But this time? Only 500 million XRP was unlocked, a significant deviation from the pattern. According to Whale Alert, a Ripple designated wallet known as Ripple 27 received 500 million XRP, valued around $1.08 billion. But instead of holding it, Ripple 27 immediately initiated two major outbound transfers. At 23:58 UTC, 200 million XRP was moved to wallet RN8PQR, a known Ripple distribution wallet. Just minutes later, 300 million XRP was sent to wallet RKWJAG. These weren't slow trickles, they were high-speed, high-volume moves, indicating a deliberate liquidity flow, possibly to partners or OTC clients. Now here's where things get interesting. Even after transferring 500 million XRP, the Ripple 27 wallet still held another 500 million XRP. That implies earlier transactions, possibly reserves or rollover from previous months. But Ripple wasn't done. Shortly after these transfers, the company executed a relock operation, pushing 400 million XRP back into escrow via the Ripple 15 wallet. This relock is unusual in size and speed. Here's the transaction breakdown. RKD sent 200 million XRP to Ripple 15 at 23:55 UTC. RHGFMG sent another 200 million XRP to Ripple 15 just 3 minutes later. Then Ripple 15 re-escrowed the entire 400 million XRP, effectively reducing circulating supply. That's a bold supply strategy, and it's making traders ask one question: is Ripple setting the stage for a price breakout? Let's talk price. XRP's price movement around this activity has been volatile but intriguing. On June 30th, XRP surged to a multi-week high of $2.32. But following Bitcoin's sharp correction down to $105,000, XRP dipped as low as $2.15 on July 1st. At the time of writing, XRP has slightly recovered and is trading around $2.18. May not seem significant, but here's the kicker: analysts are increasingly pointing to $6.50 as the conservative price target for XRP this month, with $8 as the potential top if Ripple news and network utility align. And this brings us to an important question: why reduce the released XRP from 1 billion to 500 million, only to relock 400 million almost instantly? Theories include controlling circulating supply to reduce selling pressure, strategic positioning for large-scale institutional demand, anticipation of legal clarity and regulatory greenlights. And speaking of regulation, Ripple's legal clouds are finally clearing. Legal Chief Stuart Alderety emphasized that this clarity now allows Ripple to scale its enterprise offerings globally without legal bottlenecks. So what does this mean for XRP's future? Institutional adoption, major bank integrations, and a return to the US financial spotlight could all be on the table, and July's supply rebalancing might just be Ripple's strategic signal to the market. If you're enjoying this breakdown and appreciate the precision in our crypto analysis, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to TJ Crypto World, and turn on notifications. We decode market moves daily, especially in projects with the scale and potential of XRP. Now here's what we're watching for the rest of the month. Any additional XRP unlocks later in July, the first 500M may not be the last. On-chain movement from Ripple-controlled wallets, especially large transfers to exchanges or custody services. MACD and RSI signals, keep an eye on key technical indicators. A bullish crossover could mark the start of XRP's next big leg up. Announcements from Ripple, partnerships, integrations, or updates related to ODL, on-demand liquidity, could drive sentiment fast. Of course, keep a close watch on broader Bitcoin and Ethereum movements, which continue to influence XRP's path. So, to recap, Ripple only unlocked 500 million XRP instead of 1 billion. Rapid redistributions to internal wallets followed by a swift relock of 400 million XRP. Legal clarity on XRP continues to strengthen. And analysts are now targeting $6.50 to $8 for XRP, possibly sooner than expected. This isn't just another escrow event, it's a calculated move, and the market knows it. Thanks for watching today's in-depth XRP update here on TJ Crypto World. If you want more breakdowns like this, including XRP trading setups, altcoin accumulation zones, or deep dives into macro market shifts, be sure to check out the other videos right here on the channel. Stay sharp, trade responsibly, and I'll catch you in the next one.